about the inspiration that you went through? Anything you want to share with us in the process?
You mean the inspiration for starting the film? Or?
Yeah, like.
So I just happened to be reading the New York Times article that's featured in the film, and Pedro was on the cover of the Metropolitan section, and I read that story sitting in my living room, and I was so moved by the story that I felt compelled to reach out to him. And I've made some narrative features before. This is the first documentary I've ever worked on. So I didn't know anything about making documentaries, but I called Pedro. I called Pedro's school, and then he got on the phone immediately, and he said, "Why don't you come meet me tomorrow?" And so everything just happened very quickly. As you have all noticed, Pedro was someone who worked with incredible immediacy of action. It's one of the biggest takeaways I've learned from him, because he's changed my life in making this film. So I try to remind myself of that every day, especially when I procrastinate, because I do that a lot, and then I have to remind myself how Pedro would approach this moment right now, and I take action. And I think that that's what he did for a lot of people around him. And so the initial inspiration came from that news article, and then meeting him in person, I just never met anyone like him. He had this presence. I guess you can see some of it in the film, but you can't really capture what it was exactly like to be sitting with the actual person. And having a conversation with him, you would just feel so uplifted. And the way I felt is that I felt like I was the best version of myself when I was with him, but I couldn't really explain why. And I thought, this guy is just a documentary. And so we decided to make the documentary. And the inspiration was easy because my subject was so compelling that it just became so easy to follow him on his journey and watch him go through life in the way that he did.
That's wonderful. Thank you.